Good day everyone, I am Caitlin A. Patricio, freshman BSMLS student here at AP. For today, I will be demonstrating the DIY starch test. For our materials, we will be needing first, the syringe that will serve as our substitute dropper, a masking tape for labeling, iodine, water for dilution, paper plates, and tissue. For our starchy foods, we will have bread, Nabisco crackers, and cornstarch diluted in water. For our non-starchy foods, we will have white sugar, apple, and milk diluted in water.
First, I prepared all the things that I need. I placed small portions of the food on the paper plates. I also placed tissues under the solid foods like the bread and the apple. I was supposed to label my food when I realized that my table was messy, so I first cleared all of the stuff that I won't be needing. Afterwards, I continued to label all of the food so that it would be easier for you to identify which is which. Now that I am ready, we start the test by diluting iodine in water. In my case, I diluted 0.6 ml of iodine in 2.4 ml of water since my syringe was 3 ml. We dilute the iodine in water because in its pure form, it may be hard for us to see the difference between the non-starchy foods and the starchy foods because of its dark color. But when we dilute iodine in water, it turns a light brown color that can help us see the changes in the test clearly. So I'm just slightly mixing it like this because if I shake it, the solution would come out of the syringe. Now that we have our diluted iodine, we can now drop adequate amount of it towards the food and observe the change. As you can see, almost immediately after I dropped the iodine, you can see the change in color, a blue-black color forming on the starchy foods. Let us see if we can also observe the same thing in our non-starchy food. Comparing the color changes, we can see that the non-starchy food did not turn a blue-black color. Instead, it only remained a light brown color, which was the natural color of the diluted iodine. Of course, before we proceed with presenting and writing down our observation of our test, let us maintain cleanliness by wiping all the spills that we have made. Now that our table is clean, we are now ready to present our observation.
We are now done with the iodine test. As you can see on this side, the non-starchy foods did not display a change in color. It is still the same as how the iodine in betadine looked like. It is still a little bit reddish with orange, yellow, and a little bit of brown. While on this side, on the starchy foods, you can see that it changed a blue-black color. This is because in starches, there is this thing called the alpha amylose that has a helical structure. So when it is combined with iodine, it wraps the iodine inside, thus creating this blue-black color change. So this is all for our DIY iodine test for today. I hope that you have enjoyed and have learned something this morning. Goodbye.